My name is Shola Samadini, and I work with Spaces for Change. Basically, Spaces for Change is a human rights organization that is working to infuse human rights into social and economic governance process in Nigeria. Spaces for Change has offices in different parts of Nigeria and also outside Nigeria. There's a satellite office in Ghana, and I work from the satellite office. Basically, Spaces for Change has been working in the civic space for a long time, and some of our interventions have had to do with civil society organizations, who are working to advance human rights and to ensure government accountability. And so we have been working to ensure that they are well guided in the area of compliance and also to upscale their compliance level as they do their human rights activities and initiative. So basically, we have worked in different parts of West Africa, starting from Nigeria, Ghana, and Senegal, and Togo, and also having participants join from Niger. So the civil society, sorry, I'll take that again. So the Defending the Civic Space program under Spaces for Change runs what we call a regulatory compliance clinic. And the regulatory compliance clinic focuses on educating non-profit organizations in the area of compliance, in the area of filings, in the area of corporate governance, in the area of internal filings, and in the area of so under the regulatory compliance clinic, we have been moving from different countries to educate non-profit organizations. And yesterday we had a session here in Burkina Faso, and today we are rounding up the session. Yesterday we took participants through the different regulatory compliance in the different countries. We had participants from Senegal and Burkina Faso, and we took them through corporate governance and filings. Participants also learned about the different laws and the different regulations that non-profit organizations are required, to comply with in their different countries. And also we had training on money laundering and terrorism financing, and we also had conversations around bank de-risking of non-profit organizations, which actually limits and impede their developmental work in the space. I believe that these trainings are necessary in such critical times as we have in Africa, specifically West Africa. We understand that the civic space is closing. There are so many research to prove that. And the government in Africa, the democratic government, are becoming authoritarian in their approach. So basically, it's important to upscale and educate non-profit organizations on how they can, continue their work without, infringing human rights, without also and also with regard to regulations within their different countries in the different contexts. So this is what Spaces for Change has been doing for the past 3-4 years. And I believe that participants were interested, and participants got to understand more about regulations in their different countries. There were a lot of new and gray areas to participants, and after the training, a lot of questions were asked on how they could, navigate compliance, on how, they could play safe in their different countries, and how they can also continue to collaborate and work with the government in their different countries. So at the end of the session, or at the end of this training, we believe that participants will not just have this understanding, but that they will make very good use of what they have learned. And if this is done, I believe that 90% of our work, our efforts, resources we have put into this will not be wasted, and it will be useful and of good, record to us. We would have achieved our objectives and also achieved our outcome as an organization. So Spaces for Change would like to say a big thank you to Biogneri That is the foundation we have worked with here in Burkina Faso. They've done a fantastic job. And also to our donor, that is the Mott Foundation under the WhatsApp project. Our donor has funded this initiative, and without their support, this wouldn't have been possible. And I believe that what everyone has contributed into this project is going to bring out a lot of positive outcome to the defending of the civic space in West Africa as a whole.